Hello everyone, welcome to day 291 of playing chess every day for a year. Let's find the game. We get the white pieces, so I'll play e4. We get a Scandinavian, so I am going to just take, queen takes, I develop my knight, the queen moves over, so I take the center. They hit my center. If I take here, I guess I'm not really tempoing the queen. If I take here, they take with tempo. I can play this. This doesn't work because they push. So maybe I can go here, defending the pawn. If they push, I can pin the pawn. And then if they block, I can just take. If they take, obviously I just take. They push, I pin. I think I'm winning the pawn. If they play here, it's still pinned, and I can always just make any move. And if not, I'm threatening to take. They push, I have to pin the pawn to the king. If they block like this, they're still pinned. Then I can go here. And after this move, I'm attacking the pawn. If they go for this, I can just play here. And if they damage my structure, if they play here, I actually don't have to move. They will damage my structure, but I'll win the pawn, so that's okay. This move just doesn't seem so good. They played this natural move. I can't really pin that knight. I can get out of danger though. They're still pinned. I can just play this and try to win the pawn. I'm just threatening two pieces now. They're not threatening to take anything here. If I play here, it seems like I'm winning material. I play here, they take with a check. I can take like this. I'm winning material here, I'm quite sure. I don't want to rush. I can also just force the queen off the board. But then I lose this knight, so the right thing to do here is to just take. Because they take here, I just always recapture. So, like this. Now 3 pieces are hanging. The knight is... Actually, this is a massive threat of me taking the knight. This is a huge threat. It's almost checkmate. And this is a very powerful bishop. If they take here, I think I just go ahead and take with the knight that's on e4. I could also force a queen trade. If I go here... Also, this is a discovered check. So, I'll happily play this. I can also force the queens off the board with the move queen b5 check. I guess they could block. Okay, but now I have this move. They push. I can obviously just drop back here. And if they take, I take. And I'm threatening to win some material, so... They develop a knight forward, but this allows me to... If I take, they take like this. I can probably try to pin the bishop and play this move. Which is what I'll play. I'll castle and try to play rook over. They're not threatening anything right now. I could castle this way or this way. I think this way is just better. Because I can bring both rooks to the center. They're not threatening anything at the moment. Everything looks fine. If they go here, I can just bring a rook with the check. And also just play h3 if I want to. Okay, after this move, I was going to say that after this move, I'm threatening this. I could play this now. And they have to move their bishop. I think this move is fine, just taking control of the center. They develop a knight. I can try to win some material here. I can also just try to completely win the bishop. I can actually try to trap the bishop even. After this move, I could play this, then they have to move. I don't want to trade. I'll try to win a pawn probably with the knight move, but first I'll play here. They're trying to play here. If they do that, I'll just trade. If they play for this, I'll just take and jump in. My plan wasn't to come here, or my plan was to try and temper the bishop, but that's okay. I can't give up a rook here. If I play here, this rook opens up, which I actually like. So knight here. If they take, I take. I'm just adding attackers to this. I could play here and here, trying to win this. This seems quite active. I do like this move. They don't have any checks or anything, so this should be fine. They attack my bishop with a nice move. I can probably go ahead and take. And if they take, I can jump here. And so let's see, takes. I just go here. That seems okay. If they want to damage my structure, that's completely fine. The knight's hanging right now. My rook can come in and be very annoying on the 7th file. On the 7th rank, sorry. If I can trade the bishop off, that would let me create a passed pawn. But I can't do it at the moment. I could think about coming in now and trying to attack from this side. They go ahead and push, maybe trying to bring a rook in to attack this. But my plan was to... I mean, this is hanging, and it's been hanging the entire game. I don't want to give up my knight at the moment. If they take, I'm actually okay with that. But taking seems bad. I do have this, just to stop any kind of push. And if the bishop takes, then I take. Bishop takes is a really bad move because I take, and they take a pawn there, on the other side of the board, which I missed. This is defended, but if I get my rook in, I'll be able to win the pawn back. They can also win this if they want to, and I have kind of allowed them to do that. I think I have to push her. Material is equal now. Bishop back. I'm just trying to come in behind anyway. A rook trade is, I think, fine. We can trade one pair of rooks. Now they will always be defending this. I do have this move, attacking this, and if they push, then I can come in. I think I should just activate my rook though. I could play rook to the g file and try to maybe push. I have this move, threatening a fork, which seems nice. And I can always just go back. And I can also have this square. King b1 is probably a move I should have played a long time ago. I'm threatening to fork them right now. And also this square is just a clean fork. If they move the king, this is still a fork. Rook over allows me in. Rook e8 is the move that works here. And I have this after. The knight was probably best on this square, but that's okay. This bishop move. Okay, they move the king. I still have this though. I'm threatening the rook. I can play here to attack this pawn. And if they pushed, then this would fall. Yeah, if I go here and they push, they lose the pawn. I think this is the best. Pushing loses a pawn. If they play king over, I mean the king's already defending. They actually choose to push, which gives up a pawn. Maybe they're trying to take, leave and push. So if I go here, Takes looks fine. I think I have to push here. Takes looks completely fine. And if we lock the position, that's completely fine too. Takes, I should probably take this way towards the center, but in this case I think I want to keep this pawn on the edge of the board. If I play here, the rook can activate and come in, which looks very annoying. So I'll probably take this way actually. The rook comes in to attack the pawn, I just have this move though. My king seems very safe. I don't think they can ever win the pawn. Rook up to attack this. I can just go here. They move a bishop, trying to trap my knight after this move. It's a very nice move, but I think I can go here. I can also if I go here, let's say they take, I have a check, that doesn't work. That's a very nice move. So I have to try and attack the bishop. They found a very nice way to attack me here. If I go here, I think this works, because I get to escape with my rook. And they cannot trap my knight. I guess this is hanging as well. No. Yeah, I have to play this move. Knight e5 is just a massive threat. If they take, I take, and they take, and I take. I mean, I have to probably take here. If I push through, I can make a passed pawn. If I push and they take, I take. I think that's the best way to play this. I can also push like this. If they take en passant, I just take. He tried to attack me with this move. I actually have this move. I think I should probably even drop back and then try to push through here. I can just hold on to the pawn. Although this move feels kind of weak. I feel like pushing could work, but I'm just not sure. I think the safest thing to do is to get behind my own pawn. I am defending this now. Their rook is much stronger than mine now though. I guess I can try and still win this pawn. Now I'm threatening rook c3, which is a very strong looking move. So here, king takes, I take. If I defend, they can come in. So I'll just go here. They take, I take. I just have a check now, and if they take, I can run my king up. I can also play here, which seems very strong. Now the king cannot attack the pawn either. And I can slowly try to attack the rook. I can also run my king this way. If they give me a check, I can just step here. I'll play rook d4, king c4, and try to win this pawn. They're trying to check me. I do have a check now. And if they take, I think I cannot allow them to take. I think I just step back here and don't allow them to come in. I mean, they cannot take. They can push, but then I take. I'll just go here now. If I go here, I actually get forked and lose the game. Almost, because I can trick them. I'll just step up here. I still think rook d4 is the best move, trying to bring my king through here. Oh, now this just pins the pawn to the king. Rook back just allows my king to step up. I mean, rook in and I'm just winning the pawn. Maybe they're trying to push, I think. I'll play king in. They can play there and I play here, and if they take, I take. And so let's see, I play here. I play here, they take, I take, they take. So rook here, they take, I take, they take, I take. If they push, I'm just quicker to promote. I must be. I also have this, which is just a fork. I should probably take this pawn. And then push. I can just go here. Because they have a take, I just take. I mean, if they take, I take, so I'm happy. Now I'll go here. Do I have to be very careful? If I go here, I can just... Yeah, this should be fine. And we finally get the resignation and the win after an extremely long game. I think this is completely deserved and it's a great win for me. Let's look at this game. I played it an 84.1, they played it a 78.3. I made 2 mistakes and they made 4. I played very well, I think. I was actually winning in the endgame, the entire endgame. It's actually best to take with the other knight because then I'm still threatening this. Let's say they make any kind of developing move. They blunder this. And they just end up losing a piece. So I didn't see that, but that's okay. I forced the queens off the board, I'm just up a pawn. Knight e4 is the best move. Although here I had to play this move and try to make a passed pawn, which makes sense. I lose a pawn and the game's almost equal. Here I had to play knight f5, which threatens to fork the king and the bishop and remove the piece and win a pawn, which is very nice. We trade a pair of rooks. I actually had to go here and just keep the pressure up, but that's okay. Apparently I had to go this way and just keep this very strong position. Taking the pawn is okay though. I had to take towards the center, but I was just scared of the rook coming in. But then I'd always have king b2 to be safe, so. Rook c4 allows my knight to not be trapped. That's a mistake because now I just escape. Even though they take here, I'm supposed to just go ahead and take here. And I'd be completely winning with 2 pass pawns. This would be extremely easy. Extremely easy to push. I had to just take and not allow. That was a very silly move from me to play a4. I had to just take. There was nothing to be scared of here. They played a move like this. Then I just play king to... I actually just play f4 here. And I'm completely fine. Rook h5, I just play a4 and I'm pushing. And I was actually doing worse here because of that city trade. This is actually a drawn endgame. It's a 3-on-3 with 2 rooks, obviously. Material is equal. King b2, I don't allow them in. King c3. Rook d4, allowing my king to walk up the board. King c5, I'm just attacking the pawn. They choose to defend it, which is wrong. I actually had to go this way. Here I can take. Them not taking was actually a huge mistake, because I can just push. And here I am completely winning and there's nothing they can do to stop me from winning. It's checkmate, 9 moves here. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.